Yeah, effort was there. Very pleased with the way our guys battled and competed. For the most part, we weren't physical enough to protect our quarterback well enough or run the football effective, and we were horrible on third down today. And the difference, tell the tape is, besides our miscues and giving them a cheap one, easy one, is we could not slow down, defend, stop their run game effective when they wanted to run the football run the football and make a difference in the ball game. They controlled it, did it. Kudos to them, give them credit. But a very hard-fought battle today. Guys really competed and battled. I think a lot of our guys, I know our football team, I think we took a pretty good step forward today. I've always said this, you've heard me say this many times, I don't need a scoreboard to tell me what my football team did, and I don't need it today. But there are still those small things, those little things that really make a difference in a ball game that we just got to, you just got to keep whittling away, Chuck. You just got to keep working and executing in time and reps, and confidence get you there, and one of these days it'll get us over the hump. And but I like the way our guys battled.
That first drive I thought was very impressive. You had an 8-play, 61-yard drive, only 3 minutes to get into the end zone. Zach finds Kevin Thomas for a 7-yard scoring pass. I felt pretty good about your chances. I mean, that first drive was an awfully good one.
It was very impressive, and but the sad thing is we didn't do anything offensively again until the third quarter. I mean, we literally did nothing. We had horrible field position, had some miscues, mistakes, going the wrong way on the run play, busted snaps, turned the ball over. I mean, we did everything imaginable to man. We didn't do anything to really help us, and we really didn't do anything else offensively until that third quarter. Thank goodness the defense showed up and responded, and the sudden change. Played great in the red zone. Stopped, I think, over the course of the day, I think 3 different fourth down tries down there. Our guys over there really stepped up and did a good job. But again, the difference in the ball game, besides our miscues and mistakes, is their ability to run the football. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. That has never happened in my entire life. Since I've been coaching about 60 years, it seems like we always, every single time, every single time before that one, we have taken the ball and hugged it with both hands and given it to official. Every single time. We didn't do it today. Nobody ran over there. I was talking to a player over there. I guess our coaches were occupied as well, because my head was turned. I was talking to a coach player at the time. I turned around. Their kid had the ball going the other way. So are you kidding me? I mean, we just didn't down the football. As simple as that. You know, you pick every single time we've ever put in my lifetime. We go down there, we're down the ball, we pick it up, we hug it, and we give it to the official. We had 10 guys that had the opportunity to do that, and 10 guys didn't do it. You know, it's one of those crazy things. That's one play. Or one non-play, crazy play, what do you call it? I don't know. But we had some other miscues during the game, but every play counts. But I tell you what, I mean, you know, that one don't happen. It's a different game, but there's a lot of plays today. If we make them or we don't or whatever, I mean, Lord have mercy, you can go through this game play by play by play by play. When you got a game this close, we said it was a 60-minute ball game. It definitely was today, and that's in not only regard to Dayton, but in regard to us. I love how our guys responded. We battled back, stopped them defensively when we needed to. We got the ball in the end zone, and we just had to have one stop there in that fourth quarter to get the ball back. We felt like we'd get down there and field goal range and let Rayner kick that thing away and steal us one here. But guess what? The difference was when they need to run time off, they need to run the football and run it effectively. They did a better job with that today than us.
Oftentimes, I know we gauge the success of your team, and I feel you probably do too in some ways, and the ability to run the football. And today, 24 carries, 40 yards.
We didn't show up in that category today. just very disappointing, very surprising. Dayton's going to play with great leverage. You know, they're not going to get out of whack. They did a great job there. We did not get off the ball. Did not sustain our blocks. Didn't do a thing up front. Anything there to help us, and that's disappointing. And that turns you into a one-dimensional football team. Thank goodness we had our screen game going and our fast screens and things out there in the flat. That made up for our other run game stuff. We kind of treat our swing passes and our fast screens as run game. You know what I'm saying? We're throwing it, but to us, that's run game. But it would sure been nice if we could have, actually run the ball a little more effectively, but we didn't. You got to give the credit to them.
Yeah, I've got to believe, though, and I agree with you on this point, that you play a very good football team. You play them all the way down to the end. They had to work for everything they got today. And I felt like your team did take a step forward today and grew up some.
I think so. And, we really challenged our guys this week, and they responded. The great thing was what they did in practice field. They did bring it to the game field today, and they responded out here as well. And we just need to continue to work in our improvement with our fundamentals, our techniques. That's blocking and tackling, shedding technique, and that type of thing. And those little things is the difference. But as far as their discipline, execution with some things, and really playing aggressive, not playing passive or backing down from somebody, I really like the way that we played aggressive, especially defensively today. And then guys that had not flown around or hadn't flown around very much, we're doing that today and did some nice things. So as long as you respond, you battle and compete like this, you're going to continue to get better. And then eventually the ball's going to bounce your way, and then all of a sudden, yeah, we're going to like what we see at the end of the scoreboard. But again, I still don't need that to tell me what our football team did. But we just need to be a little smarter, a little more disciplined, and we need to eliminate on both sides of the ball just the crazy little wacky miscues. I mean, it was kind of weird air feel out there today with that. It was just really strange. But you put those aside, team battled pretty well, Dave.